In Chapel Hill, they love to say if the good Lord's not a Tar Heel, why did he make the sky Carolina blue? Glad to have you with us. Kenan Stadium in Chapel Thrill and home to the North Carolina Tar Heels. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse. Let's tee this one up. And the Mountaineers will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So North Carolina's return team didn't help matters out much with that one. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
He's looking to throw. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. He'll try to take it back. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
This is obviously a quarterback that has had a lot of success here in recent weeks, and you wonder maybe if he's feeling himself just a little bit too much, a little bit too eager here in the opening drive, taking a shot deep down the field he probably shouldn't have, and the defense made him pay for it with the INT.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. He's looking to throw it. Makes his connection. At the 20, he's got space. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring. So they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Oh, and he wants to throw it. He's got an open man. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30-plus.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. And the Tar Heels. Guys, in basketball through the years, we've seen the Big Ten ACC Challenge, and it'll be fun to watch this one on the football field.
I think this is going to be a real test of physicality. I know these are two conferences that pride themselves on that, going out and establishing the line of scrimmage. So, David, interesting X's and O's matchup here in this one.
Yeah, and it's always cool to have those measuring stick opponents. Like, once we start getting deeper in the season and start having the comparison game, well, you have a matchup, a big matchup of a Big Ten school versus an ACC school. This will be used in the college football playoff criteria.
Makes one man miss. Working his way and keeping those legs moving. Picks up 5 down to the 14. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Got enough space. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for...
Oh, picked off. Oh, he left him grabbing. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Pocket starts to collapse. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Give to the back. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, West Virginia. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd down, going up top. Makes the grab outside. It's Freeman.
Well, it's a good decision by the quarterback, and I know you didn't get the 1st down, but the good news is you got a chunk of yards back, now setting up 4th and short and giving yourself an opportunity to go for it here and keep this drive going.
First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. From the shotgun, the inside give. The Mountaineers get enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Trying to get to it. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Out of the gun to give to the back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Movement here from the tight end. To the ground. He's got it again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Defense might bring the house here. Trying to get the edge with the jet sweep. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. The Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on 1st down.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
The Mountaineers will have it 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
We're trying to run the ball on 1st down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
A strike downfield. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. And the Mountaineers have pushed it inside the 20. They'll leave it with him. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch. This is backed up against the wall. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Feeling some heat. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
These QBs that can scramble and buy time, you just got to have a lot of energy. I mean, you got to keep chasing, keep chasing. Sometimes you run upfield, you got to retrace your steps. QB won that battle, and now you got another chance, first and goal. Get your mind right. Let's hold him to it.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. The Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there, they're pinning their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last.
He's off to the races. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Mountaineers. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Wyoming needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Laramie behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Hawaii. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got his man downfield. Can anyone catch him? The 10. Touchdown, UNC. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much.
Fires one high and deep. And that pass picked off. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Going for the big play. Snatches it on the right. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
They dialed up the perfect call. Splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening 1st and 10 from the 27. He's right on target. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They'll go to the air. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, this quarterback's already taken a couple shots from the pocket. There's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. To the end zone and is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Complete. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll throw it on 1st down. Buys a little time. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and look to play another down.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the grab down the left side. They make the stop, but man, oh man, did he almost get a score on the final play of the half. A big gain. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kenan Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. He'll start the return inside his spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger, and we might have already knocked them out already, Coleman.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
After the incompletion, looking at second down. Leaves it with the back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He leaves it with the back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Bringing it back, it's Freeman. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
And the Tar Heels want to move quickly. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. The Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Here's the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Moving away from pressure. Unleashes one. Finds a man on the right. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. Right back to the well. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Running with power. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
It's really frustrating when you get a guy in his spot. He's in the hole. He's there to do his job. And you can't get the guy on the ground. That's your job. Get him on the ground. You know, especially a guy that's not a huge back. You got to make that tackle. You can't make it easy on the offense when now they got a manageable situation.
The Mountaineers line it up with a 1st and goal. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Tom.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit in this one.
Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the first down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line. On second down, he'll let it fly. A little screen to the running back. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time, the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed every...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
The incompletion brings up a second down. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Mountaineers! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. And he makes the extra point. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of...
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. Escapes trouble. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. He unleashes a long one. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. How about that? Making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39. Reads it, fires complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. To the ground with the back. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. To the ground to try to move the chains. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. West Virginia, 42. North Carolina. And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. He's going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Dialing up a second down pass play. This time he's got his man. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Third and short now from their own 48. The aerial assault continues. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his man, and they convert. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The Tar Heels look to keep this drive humming. Here's the handoff. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Really nice job by the quarterback there, just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
And he made the extra point without problem. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Give to the running back. Just ran him over. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. They'll run it from the gun. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
You want to end the play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield and making something happen.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. tackled after picking up the first down.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Running to the left. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. 1st down here for the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Gets open down the middle. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now 1st down from the 37. Pressure coming. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack at 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Throws toward the end zone. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so,